What's up, guys? Thanks so much for tuning in today. I'm going to give you two books that you need to read in 2019 if you're dealing with some kind of low back pain and you are not addressing the emotional side of how to beat back pain long term. Not talking about short term, but long-term strategies. You've got to read these two books. The only two books I'm going to suggest to you right now. They're super easy. They're not that expensive. You got to pick them up. I'm going to share them with you in this video today. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. Lots of videos you can check out here or go to the website fitnessforbackpain.com. Tons of free content you can just jump into, absorb, and start learning how to beat back pain for the long run. Hey guys, I wanted to get on here real quick and give you two awesome resources that you can start adding into your personal routine. These are going to be mandatory reads. If you are working with me, if you are part of my membership, if you're in my sphere of influence, these two books are something that you have got to read. They have changed my life. They are a big, large, huge portion of my foundation to what I trust and what I know is true when it comes to the mind, the body, and how we experience pain. I talked about how this pain science, this psychosocial aspect of pain is like an onion. There's different layers to it. You have to peel back and address every single one of them. The two books I'm going to share with you today have been the most, hands down, most impactful resources that I continue to go back to this day. The first book, I actually have it right here, is called Back in Control by David Hanscom. It's basically titled The Surgeon's Roadmap Out of Chronic Pain. This book here is phenomenal. You can see my thing here. I'm still reading it. To unpack what this book has in it, I would do it a disservice. But basically, what this is about is this MD here, who has had massive amounts of chronic pain that was diagnosed. It had all these different titles to it. And he, by strategic thinking, strategic planning, processing, and patience, was able to overcome some severe chronic low back pain that he had been having for years and years and years. And he started to actually use these techniques on his clients and started seeing massive amounts of success. And the cool thing about this book compared to the other book that I'm going to talk about is this book has some practical things that I suggest to all of my one-on-one clients. And in the book, you'll read about that. It talks a lot about what I call expressive writing, not journaling. I'm not a journaler. I don't wake up every day and write and tell this paper how I feel. It's just something that I just have never been into doing. But expressive writing has changed the way I look at my life, my stressors, and my pain. And there's way more to it than just that. So go check out this book, buy it. It is a good, thick book. It's something that you will constantly refer back to. Okay. The second book is this one here, the one that I don't have because I can't find it. Since I moved from Virginia to Florida, my bookshelf is looking kind of slim and it may have been thrown away. But this book is by Dr. Sarno. It's actually called The Mind-Body Connection. Again, it's one of those books that you have to just read. It's almost, I can't summarize it and it be as impactful as if you actually read it yourself. So you've got to go pick them up. The book by Dr. Sarno, it focuses a lot on the same topics that Back in Control talks about, just in a different light. But there's two books that are extremely powerful when it comes to the mind-body connection and helping you peel back some of these layers to the biopsychosocial, catastrophizing, fear avoidance, all these different things that are really intense, really deep-seated, that just listening and watching someone talk about it in a video is not going to change. You have to dive into it more. That's why I'm just going to suggest to you that you pick up those two books, Back in Control and The Mind-Body Connection. Two huge resources that will be a mandatory read for you going forward. As long as you're a part of this group, this community, this family here, I want you to read them. They're super powerful and they're going to change your life. Go pick them up. If you were going to pick one or the other to start with first, Read Back in Control. That's probably the first one. That has actionable things that I want you to start taking action on that you can pretty much get to right away once you start reading it. But read it, process it, think about it, meditate on it, and then move on. And I promise you, you're going to start seeing some breakthrough. Again, so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please share, comment below. If you know more books than the 2 that I shared with you in this video, let me know which ones you've read. I'm always down to read new books. I've got lots of books on my shelf in my own personal study, but I want to know what you guys read. What do you read? What has helped you the most when it comes to your low back pain, whether it be exercise-based, emotional-based, psychology-based? Let me know. Again, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel here and go over to the fitnessforbackpain.com website and check out all the free content we got there.